What you wanna do? Give me a minute, guys. I hope it grabs it. Oh, come on. I am so sorry. Hold on. Okay, now. It's a thinking game. I haven't played it. Might be boring to some of you guys, or well, it's not lagging. It's see what we can do. Well, I walked a long ass path. What do you call that? I saw myself. Let me see if I can read. Let's just give you a brisk. The cat lady follows Susan Ashwood, a lonely 40-year-old on the verge of suicide. She has no family, no friends, and no hope for a better future. One day she discovers 5 strangers will come along and change everything. The light is more bright in the Is it lagging? Is it really lagging? You're lying. Oh dear. What's happening? I had to play like a paced game. I hope you guys enjoy this. About this. Has been boarded up with you. And underneath said or switch. Cancel. I pull the switch. What? Lit with something? Can't go past. Danger. Oh, fuck. Not strong enough to pull it off of my. Wrong a sacrifice. Take another. Doesn't seem to be a single switch. Oh, probably pressed. Will I go in for this? Let me know if you guys see something. Am I supposed to follow you? Probably am. The fuck is... My dead body hanging from a herself. Her neck is dead. Body is too hot. I gotta get a knife. Okay, nothing's easy, right? There's something sharp. Really awesome.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
I remember shit after you're dead. It's not my head stuck on it. Of course it's locked. Guess I turned back, I'm in a different place. This car wasn't here. And the fly noise in my headset is making. Alright, let's go. Thank you, bird. Oh, can I run? Gee. I can't go back? Oh, so I went all the way around? See your body flop. If you're asleep. I can do. Game update to Cat Lady? Okay.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
God repents. Could it be Azazel? Beth.
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What does? Give me un minuto. Un minuto. All right, what should I write? Howard doesn't want to say. Because I'm not signed in. How the hell? Sorry, guys. Give me. All right. Sorry. What is this place?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
And those ladies' arms are long. Body that's tall, what do you call
A
that?
lonely seashore.
Arms are pretty long. Goes down to the side.
Please
We're going
don't
to the-
touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Is she really here? Maybe.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me.
She had to look at the camera when she said, "That's me. Will I be punished for taking my own?"
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but
Let
not
me know if you
you,
guys find
Susan.
it interesting or if it's boring.
You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Is there anyone else here?
Why, I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
Games like this make me sleep, but try to stay awake for it. I'm
What's
nodding
your
out.
offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Sick.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. they don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction, a dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
That old lady be her? They're about the same size, but and one titties are hanging and one the other one.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Like that dream. Dream that I had.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted.
Well, it's your punishment.
Please, can't you just
Killing
let me
yourself.
die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me. Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Some type of bullshit. And she gave me the tools.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
So if I got, if I chose
You
another one,
shall
it would
not
be
regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much? Exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's
Some
easy.
people said-
Anyone can do it.
But what? Didn't I kill
Just a
myself?
sharp
I don't have any-
scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Just tell me about the sacrifice.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Fine. I'll do that. Wish me luck, strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Till I turn up.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
So those candles are for people, or what do you call that? I actually...
What the? How did I get back here?
I was about to say I actually like the music. Give me a few. I know I keep stopping, but give me a few. Because if you notice, I don't know if you notice, eyes are like sleeping and it looks like I'm just nodding and going like that. I'm actually nodding out. Games like this tend to put sleep. And what do you call that? And I just need coffee to try and wake me up a little bit so I can stay streaming a little longer for you guys to see this game. What is it really? A few. I don't know if you guys noticed I was nodding out a bit. I'll put another song and yeah, what do they call it? These dumb love songs. Give me a few.
Thought I heard your voice yesterday when I turned around to say that I loved you. Then I realized that it was just my mind laying tricks on me.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what to do. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Can music, mechanic. All right, I'm gonna save it to add to favorites because actually. All right, now we go. Bleeding to death. I'm bleeding to death. I'm bleeding to death. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this lady's face. You know, so, oh my god. Walk into the light. Light, the light, the light. The light, the light, the light. I'll just go back.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration. Obviously, I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality.
Sheesh.
I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
That was creepy, right? The music goes good with
She's
it.
awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
So she had to sacrifice herself for her to become back alive again?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a
Sorry if I seem, what do you call that? I keep pausing it. That's just iced coffee because regular coffee with 3 sugars and I want it actually lighter because I like my coffee light and sweet. 2 sugars isn't enough. I gotta drink it with 3 sugars. And what do you call it? If I drink hot coffee will make me go to sleep a little bit faster. Probably would have knocked me out. But what do you call that? The iced coffee wakes me up. Hot coffee has an advert.
very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything.
Leave me drinking hot coffee is
Take
like
care, Mrs. Ashworth.
drinking hot cocoa.
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
What's she doing?
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
I didn't even see her fidgeting or saying anything. They reattached my arm? How crazy was that intro? Huh?
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway,
Of course, that's
I
my name,
shouldn't say it,
stupid.
but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you'd done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
I hope the Wiz Nice Coffee works. Shit.
Bad dream?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
What was your name again?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I can use.
I took some
Bend
pills,
over and cough.
and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so
how's it
calm.
going?
And then
All of a sudden,
all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am.
she
Weird
came back
dream,
with her
eh?
arm all fucked.
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry
This is a
in
game
this
called,
hospital. He
Cat
won't be
Lady.
able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really...
Looks like I killed myself, and then old lady gave me brought me back to life, and she gave me immortality. And but in order for that favor, get her some people that are called parasites. Let's see what's going on.
good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Sometimes you gotta get really into these games because it's like watching a movie.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
What about this?
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay?
He has a huge pecker.
He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private.
Got the power
You know what
of
I mean?
persuasion.
Things I wouldn't
Persuasion.
tell my mother about. And we haven't even...
I can't believe, what do you call that? Each time I gotta say decision, I learned how to say decision. Call that without fucking up. Persuasion. Spanish comes out. Division. What do you call it? The Spanish accent.
started those sessions yet.
The power of
So
persuasion.
be prepared for that.
Sure.
No, persuasion
But
is when,
it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
I don't want to hear her talk.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Not all people.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Is it finding, what is it, information about the character or about me? What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child. Not perfect, but then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan.
How stupid.
Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She brought me up well. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. When Dad first got diagnosed with cancer, it was too much for her. He kept pretending he was fine, but she just couldn't take it. Her heart gave up. She died quickly. My father kept fighting
She
it.
died of a broken
Another
heart.
8 months of illness and intensive chemo finally beat him, though. He thought he was unbeatable, but he wasn't.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture.
Checking back and forth
That's
to see
enough
if you guys
about
were
your
in.
parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
What is that?
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
A lot of gloves. Wait. Sink. List of drugs for patients. I'm on a lot of sedatives. giving back out. Not crazy, I know. Crazy is. Doctors, what happens? The doctors give you. So she hates chrysanthemum. Dirty hair.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Doing what? Sitting down and what do you call that? Sitting on your ass, bitch?
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, alright?
Fuck yourself.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
This bitch needs to die.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
My name is Mary Smith. Let me through, please.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Really, Dick?
Sorry, ma'am, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Right. It seems that a discharge letter is the only ticket out of here.
Let me out. You have no right to, what is it, hold me here. I'm a free person. I have no right, damn you. Go and come whenever I please. Fuck, this is why I hate hospitals. looks dazed as fuck. There. Up on pills, lady.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this.
Doped up on pills.
If you really are a friend,
Lady's
you
so
will know
doped
my
up.
mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, bitch.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Sarah. And Burton.
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
If it's Mary, I'm gonna be so pissed off. I need to know your
If you
mother's
really
name.
are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Has to be Joan.
Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
No! Guess your mother's name. I bet you out of all this shit
If
is
you really
Mary.
are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name
This
that
bitch
haunts
is so
me.
doped up. To what
A
do you call
beautiful
that?
name.
For me to keep saying
But I know it.
constantly,
Let me just think for a second.
what is it? Asking her mother's name.
Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone.
So wrong.
Please, just leave me alone.
Just so doped up that I'll keep asking this. What do you call that question till I get it right? Oh yes,
If you really are
that's
a
my
friend,
mother's name.
you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Fucking hell. I'll get it.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me.
The last one is
A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a
her
second.
name is Anne.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong.
Oh my god, so your mother
Leave me
doesn't have a
alone.
name? What the fuck?
Please, just leave me alone.
Let's say I don't know.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
Oh,
The
truth,
name
I
that
don't
haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
So this is the room. Flowers. Examine. 5, 7, 8 flowers. See, if it has something that'll tell me about her mother's name. Any messages on an absence of staff or patients to be considerate. Help us keep the ward tidy. First cracked a shard of glasses. I find it on. Oh my god. Really? You didn't even wipe. Not to run with a car. Supposed to wash your hands with hot water. All that stuff out.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother?
Oh, this bitch needs
I
to
think
be
it's
cut up.
time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you were being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband.
Touch me, bitch.
Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
Oh no, bitch. Fuck is this shit? Forced medication?
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Damn, she's all doped up. This shit. I'm all doped up. This is what I'm seeing when I'm all doped up. I know I can't just lie. We call that lie in the bed. Fuck is this shit? Body cart. Give it to me. I need it. Oh, wait. Can't use them here? Is that the narcotics that are inside me that I what do you call that mentally gotta get rid of? I think there's nothing else that I can do but just lay down. See? All doped up. Eesh.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
And this is where I get stuck. Right now, unless something's different today. I still haven't figured out this mother.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. Alright. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Somehow I gotta get this lady to it's this bitch right here, and I need to find out. I know she'll say something stupid.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name.
What am
The
I not
name that
doing?
haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Fucking. How do I find out this girl's mother's name? There's something in her room? I'm not looking at?
I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
There's nothing here. I see that I gotta switch wristbands with her because she got a discharge to leave where she pleases. Each time I press this, all that. Each time I ring this bell, she just stays there. Let me see.
Someone is coming.
You again?
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax.
I refused. I'm gonna be forced to do that shit again.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
What the fuck am I not doing? Hello there, What am I not doing? This thing is still gushing. What am I not doing? What am I not doing? Yeah, Twitch locked me out today. For some reason, it locked me out. I didn't clean my cache either. What the hell am I not doing? I got that little drug medicine thing.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Let me see if I can go to this nurse and ask her for medicine.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Yeah, of course the phone. Who can I get medicine from? Only gives me those options. I don't know this lady's. Nothing in my bed. Yeah, I hope they fix something in the site or they add something. You guys see anything that I could be doing? Because I'm trying. I already got this thing. I put the gloves in here. No idea how to. If I do this here, let me see. Play throughout all the scenarios. Okay. Oh, what does it say? Shaila. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that. Sheila. But how do I put the? Oh, I did put it together. So I have to go. Okay, now it's full. Sheila. Mother's name is Sheila. Or lie? Yeah, but when you go to the other world, it says
Someone is
she.
coming.
SH and an A there. So the mother's name is Sheila.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a
Because
lot
you see the
of
mirror
paperwork
now
to
is
do.
fixed.
We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Mind your own business. I'm not taking anything.
Oh, come on, what the hell happened?
I don't think so, darling. Now, you really don't have to lie. We're only trying to help you now. Now, let me have a quick look at your name band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
I have to take it. There's no way to, what do you call that, prolong the...
That's a good girl.
But how
now,
am I going
drink
to
it down.
get the name
You'll
Sheila?
feel
What do
much
you
better.
call that? So I went under 3 times now. Let's see, Sheila.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Now watch, you see, what do you call that one? See, Sheila. Right there. Mother's name is Sheila. That means I have to go to sleep and then go to sleep and roll over again.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again.
Oh,
I need to get out of here.
Without within? Write it down. Let's see if I can get this bitch. I knew the iced coffee was gonna help me. Like I said, if I drank the hot coffee, it would have put me to sleep. I was nodding out. Mother's name is Sheila, bitch. Rumpelstiltskin, motherfucker. Rumpelstiltskin.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it.
Oh,
Let me just think for a
I just
second.
figured out your... Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you, after all.
Yes,
I'm sorry
dum-dum.
I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Something's wrong with this place.
I think it's really nice here.
Of course.
We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favourite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favour to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead.
That was too funny. No, it's called Cat Lady because you know how cats have 9 lives, basically like a folklore of mortality. So, in the beginning of the story, what do you call that? I ended up killing myself due to suicide. I don't know what happened to cause my suicide. Probably I'll find out. Call that in the middle of the game. But there's this old lady, I don't know if it was death or something like that, that gave me the ability to be immortal, but I had to end up sacrificing my arm. She gave me that gift in favor of retrieving some people called parasites. I don't know what they are, but what do you call that? And bring their souls back. I'm like a soul retriever.
Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home.
She's dumb and smart.
Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that.
I gotta go back
I'm
into
talking
this
about
place.
the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it. I drink it down. And my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy.
Oh, you gotta buy more.
It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
Maybe that's why
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Oh, it's alright. I remember what you call it when you told us that back then. It's alright, IMAX. It's been a pleasure.
I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, We must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman.
Well, some parents, what do you call that? I don't know. Too overbearing. Protective. Now you see that the mirror is broken and I can't really see myself. So now I gotta get medicated and get that red stuff with this thing right here. A little cup thing.
Someone is coming.
I know some moms would.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Is it just like my mom put me in like a nut house for children? Because of I was hyperactive. I was remember sis? I was hyper. And of course, I stood there for how many months? I think for a month or two. Then when the doctors, my mother came to visit me a couple of times. And what do you call that? And I noticed that she looked at me when I played, what do you call that? But she noticed that there was something wrong with me. I went to the doctor, he did tests and all that, and just normal kids. Then the day that she found out that they were gonna start medicating me, that's the day she took me out. I remember the day she said, I called her, or she called. Did I call her? No, the day she came to visit. She says, the next time I come to visit, make sure you have all your stuff packed, because you're going home to, we call that, you're coming home. And I left some stuff over there. I should have taken everything, but she said just grab your bags, like if you were doing laundry and stuff like that and you're coming for a home visit. She took me home and never, took me back.
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor
I
for
was
you.
how old?
But I can't help
I
it
was
if he's busy
probably
and
8
can't get
years
here
old,
straight away.
8 or 9.
In the meantime, I know how to
remember.
make you feel better.
But
I think it's time we give you
sometimes, what
some
do you call that? It
medication.
was fun. It
Can
was
you
just
please
this
tell me your name and your date of
retarded-ass
birth?
girl, what do you call that? Little dumb bitch, what do you call that? That I remember one day, I'm just sleeping in my bed, just sleeping. I'm just sleeping. And then she's like, stop hitting me. Something like that, just saying stupid shit. All of a sudden the nurse comes and I was like, she hit me. She was hitting me. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So what the hell are you talking about? And I remember was it the same girl? Yeah, that's the same girl that me and another girl looked at each other and we ended up tripping her chair. For her doing that. Looked at each other, we flipped her chair, what do you call that? Because you know how kids lean, they lean their chair back? Just to have like a certain balance. We looked at each other and we just flipped the chair. And I remember also in the hospital when we were playing dodgeball. I mean, we had some good times, what do you call that? Like we had a day of ice cream, where we did our own ice cream. And then a day that we did like kites. That's the first time, what do you call that, in the hospital. I watched the Three Amigos for the first time. I made Cocoa Krispies. And kids, stuff to keep kids entertained. And then there was this boy, I don't even remember his face. I know he was like a little Indian colored kid. And for some reason, that little bastard kept throwing the ball at me. Yeah, there was this little boy, what do you call it, that kept throwing the ball at me for some reason. I don't know if he had a crush on me or something like that. He just, and I was like, what the hell is wrong with this kid? He's always aiming. I think we were the same age. I was like, what the hell? He's always aiming at me. Until I caught the, I learned to catch the ball a couple of times, so I took him out. But he always kept throwing the ball at me. I'm thinking, and I told that to I was like, I'm thinking that boy has a crush on you or something. I'm like, oh, God. Oh no, I don't have her headband. Favor, I have
Susan
to go.
Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that.
A big ass hoop.
That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax.
No, he just kept throwing. I don't remember if he threw it at full speed, but I still caught it. He just kept aiming it at me, freaking aiming it at me. And downloading. I want it to down. Pause, because then it starts lagging. Just kept throwing it. I'm like, oh my God. And then I remember there was one time, sorry if I go, what do you call that? It's just flashbacks. I remember I was walking to get my food, and I think it was hamburgers that day. And I'm walking, and then there's this kid, what is it called, that just grabs my butt. Takes like a nice, what do you call that, pinch of my ass cheeks. And then of course I turn around, what do you call that, and I screamed at the kid, what the hell did you do that for? And then there was this tall kid. He was tall, I think I had a crush on him. What do you call that, he was pretty tall. And he was like, what did he touch? What did he touch? Oh my God, I don't remember if I was 9 or 10. 8, 9, 10, I don't remember. And he was like, what did he do? What did he do? What did he touch? What did he touch? Oh my God. It was just crazy. I don't know, good times and what is the bad times?
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Basketball. Oh, possibly. He had, what do you call
Go back
that,
to your room
basketball
and rest.
dream?
You'll be able to relax and have a
Let me
great
see if I can
sleep.
do this. I have to go under 2 times to see the name. That's not a nutsack, that's a spider. With a big bulbous back, bloody back. This game is creepy. This game is super creepy. Here, girl. Here's the good stuff.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Here you go.
I've found the thing you asked me for. But are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they... You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
No, already did it. She gave me her wristband. I think now I can get out because Ann Burton is free to leave.
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
Do I wait here? Switch? I'm not sure. I gotta check the developers or hold on. Give me a sec. The developers are Harvester Games. If Harvester Games made Never Ending Nightmares, then it's the same.
Someone is coming.
I don't know, IMAX.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I love it.
I pressed it by mistake. Sorry.
Oh. All right. It happens, I guess. I'll see you later.
Oh, damn it. Risperdal and Prozac.
Someone is coming.
Well, the developer struggled with OCD, so he had a not a
Have you
disease,
rang the
we can't
bell?
call it a disease,
Is there an
but a
emergency?
symptom.
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Bitch. Ann Burton, born in 1975.
Ann Burton,
bitch.
born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Ann Burton. That's fine. I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this. You wouldn't want to get the wrong medication, would you? Here's your sedative and your methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart? I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. I think you got a little confused there, Miss Burton. Good job I spotted this.
What
You wouldn't
the
want to
fuck
get the
is
wrong
going on?
medication, would you? Here's your sedative and
This
your
game is fucked up now.
methadone. I'm sure you were waiting for this, weren't you, sweetheart?
Oh my god, come on. Fuck do I have
That's
to
a
do?
good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Well, for people that don't understand the game, will never get it. You have to have a mind for what do you call it, these type of thing. Let me see. The gloves are used for. I already did that part. Wristband in Annie's wrist. Gloves are for. Doctor's orders, right? Are you feeling trolly? What is it, IMAX? Gotta go back to sleep.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Yes, I need to get the fuck out of here. Took her stuff. I can't go back in here. How do I use the gloves? Just wait for the doctor. Can't touch the discharge paper.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
You guys see where I can use the gloves? I can't talk. Let me see if I can make that phone call.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But
Tell
the
me,
phone's
Fred.
being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Option for F. Well, tell me I have to wait for the doctor. Why the fuck did I take the gloves for?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He
Because I
should be
chose
doing
to
his
buy
round
it.
very soon.
Seen
Please return to
somebody
your bed
play
and
it,
wait
what
for
do you
him,
call
alright?
that, and it was pretty good. Like I said, if you don't have a mind for this game, you're not gonna get it. Or the patience for it. Well, a lot of games get, what do you call, they get swept under the rug due to people not looking for them. Doesn't like Chris. Oh, how old are you? Do you know there's no such thing as freedom? That's an illusion. I can take another one? I use the glove. Take piss water? Ooh. Okay.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute.
Right, bitch. Get the papers.
Oh, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Right, bitch. Trot, bitch. Now I'm scot-free! Let's go, solved it. Bitch ain't here to. I'm out, bitches.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
I had the answer right there all along,
No,
and I just kept going.
you
right,
won't.
right call
Now
that.
get out of my way.
Whatever is improbable, whatever that saying is, whatever seems impossible, is possibly the answer. I wasn't thinking about the gloves.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am.
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Hot coffee's gonna go to sleep.
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
Well, we humans have
What do
free
you
will.
do for a living?
Something that we humans forget. We are strength in numbers.
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
I drink strong coffee and smoke on the balcony. I know it's not a great start for the day, but it's one of my little pleasures in life that I find very hard to say no to.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose.
I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Definitely better than before.
I feel fine now. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Yes, sometimes.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Do you drink alcohol? Not really.
No,
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think
I never
about
think
suicide?
Really don't. Regardless of what do you call it, the shit I go through, I never think about taking a life unless it's for self-defense. I don't think of killing myself.
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. I had a really rotten day, you know? I felt like I was suffocating between the four walls of my bedroom. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Just say it with a calm voice. No, I don't hear voices. Why should I be hearing voices? I'm not crazy. What do you call that? And just tell them, even crazy people don't know they're crazy. All of that, I'm not crazy. Just, you gotta play with doctors. What do you call that? Overanalyze them. Sometimes you gotta laugh, and what do you call that? And tell it straight to your face. What is it? Tell them straight to their face. You really try to medicate me, right? Really trying to medicate me. Because if you know the system, and you make them look stupid, believe me, what do you call that? They don't got no control. What was the question? Not anymore.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger.
Because I know you feel what
Besides,
you call
I
it.
live
This is good
alone.
for me, but
Who
no.
could I be a burden to?
This is not what do you call that?
What
What I
makes
want.
you feel better?
You choose to be medicated. You choose what do you call it? You tell them no. Because I took pills for depressants. I took pills for depression after my daughter was born. And what do you call that? And the pills, they were called started something with a C. I even forgot the name. It was a new drug. The drug that wasn't doing nothing, or it made me feel, I don't know. It wasn't really, I don't know if they were placebos or something, but they didn't really make me feel anything. They just got me nervous. They got me out of this world. So you know what I did? I didn't keep taking the pills. I said, you know what, Platt? Stop taking the pills. She asked me if I wanted to take the pills. I was like, yeah, let me take the pill. Until I told her, I don't like the way the pills are making me feel. I'm not going to take them anymore. They call that, they're not making me feel like, they're kind of making me, making me feel spaced out. Like something's not real, what do you call that? So I said, you know what, I'm not taking these. I'm not a real big pill taker. And I told her, and then I stopped going to the doctor and I said, what do you call that? I'm not going. They had no control over, what do you call that? And it was just a doctor to talk about the depression after my daughter was born and stuff like that. So they never really bothered me. Cats.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats.
You give them the power.
They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
If you know how to take care of yourself as a human, and you know what you need to take care of yourself as a human being, you don't need doctors. Only maybe for surgeries and all that shit, but medications and all that shit you can get from natural plants. Stuff for depression, all that shit you can get from plants. Like, sorry to bring the Bible, but it says every plant was made for a reason and to cure something. Obviously, what do you call that? We gotta do research. Like ginger is good for migraines. You gotta eat, what is it, for ginger. Instead of the pills that they make and shit. The people, they've let... People, they let me down too many.
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
And how old are you, Ra? No, I just need to know the ages. If you're in the age of 13 and up, 13, no, maybe, yeah, the teens, 13 19 and 20, you're gonna go through a phase of anger. You're gonna go through a phase of people not understanding you. You're gonna see, 26. You feel a little better now, right? Right? When you go through the preteen stage, what do you call it? You're gonna go through a stage of not understanding, of not being understood, your parents not wanting, not listening to you. Some parents are downright douchebag, but some parents, what do you call that? Either it's true, something that you are doing, and what do you call that? That they're teaching you tough love by not, what do you call that? Acknowledging you. Cymbalta, yeah, Cymbalta. That's the one I took. I stopped taking it. I took Cymbalta when it came out. And it just, I don't know. It had me kind of feeling happy, spacey. But something was wrong. And I never thought, what do you call it? Even through the depression, I never thought of hurting, what do you call that? My daughter. Because that's after I felt depression because, what do you call that? My daughter's father left me for a white chick. So what do you call that? And he got her pregnant. So I went through a depression, what do you call that? I was left alone with my daughter. So what do you call that? That's why I took the pills until I realized, I was like, I don't need these pills. I'm just gonna have to fight it. Deal with it. Sorry, I'm just moving along. Abilify? 100 people. Well, that's the society we live in. Persuasive society with television and all that shit.
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important.
Oh, that's why she killed
herself? What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
It's getting late. Can we talk about it some other time?
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Say nothing. Don't say nothing.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
What happens if I just stay here? Will he not have the power of persuasion no more? He just read it out here for a second. She's maybe transferring the same, emotion. What is it to you? Have you ever talked to your mother?
The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Well, sometimes you have to understand her point of view too. Whatever you're going through, she went through. So either you're gonna have to find a way to talk to her, because believe it or not, she probably suffered as much as that you're suffering now. Where I go? Putting her down might help you, but
Turn
you're gonna
left
have to
here.
find the
You
medium.
can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
And if she can't, she can't be helped, then stay away from her. I know.
What are we doing on the roof?
Are you
Liz,
taking care of your mother? Because if you're born in 1980, you should be like in your 30s.
what the hell are you
staying
doing?
away from her regardless.
And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay, you have listened. Maybe you're right. Or maybe it was just a blind guess. But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
What do you call that? You will always, you will never please your parents. What do you call that? Sometimes you have to be upfront with your parents. Tell them to their face, regardless if they get angry. Believe me, sometimes without touching them, or sometimes you have to be upfront with your parents. Sometimes you have to be, because sometimes you can't be always the compliant child. Doesn't mean you have to be mean. What do you call that? Sometimes you just gather all your thoughts together. What do you call that? And just, what is it? Throw it in their face. Believe me, we've done that a couple of times. She's a waitress.
She's a waitress.
A waitress? You're full of crap after all. You never listened.
I did. I swear I did. I was really tired and drugged up when we talked, so I can't remember exactly what you said. But it doesn't mean I don't care.
You don't. Nobody does. My colleagues don't care. My family don't care. Even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself.
In life, you don't please
when
people.
You broke up with me?
In life, you don't please people. You only have to please yourself. What is it? Try your life, try to please people, you're gonna end up being the one fucked up. Common sense. Don't please people. Don't give a shit what other people think of you. Give a shit what other people say about you. You're worried what other people say about you. What do you call that? You're gonna be a fucked up person. Don't give a shit. Your life, what do you call that? You're just projecting. What do you call that? Other people just project their miserable lives. What do you call that onto you? That's why in life, don't give a fuck what other people especially think or say about you. What the fuck was the question? Oh, these are questions. Oh my god! But I didn't get to listen to her. Son of a... She's gonna end up throwing herself. Oh my god. Take Christmas one.
On Christmas Day.
Do you really think so? You're a liar. You never listened to a single word I said. But it's okay. It doesn't really matter anymore. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering.
Bye-bye.
I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No.
Nope. Bye. She gave up on life.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
How old
And
are you,
you're
Rob?
absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that.
How old are
As
you,
a
Rob?
matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Sus. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're
He's
a
a sick
clever
fucker.
girl,
Oh my
Susan,
God.
but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you
I'm getting
go
close
if
to
it
him.
wasn't for Liz.
Oh, that doctor was sick as fuck, yo.
Where am I?
Yeah, I think it's for you. It's time for you to fly out of the nest. Time for you to fly out of the nest. If you know how to take care of yourself, and you know what do you call that the thing survive, I don't think anybody should be living with their parents. I'm gonna tell you honestly, 26? Yeah. Oh.
Nasty Dr. X.
Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I will get you out of here. Unless Susan wants to stay. I thought so. There are 2 doors leading out of this place. One of them will simply take Susan back to where she belongs. But behind the other one, there is a great reward for her. It's something she always wanted. Something she longs for every single day.
Where are those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally, the Susan can't miss them. Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are here to guide Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door she should enter to get her rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Waste it. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
One always tells the truth and one always lies. It started this way. Doesn't matter which way it stops. I mean, the words goes, no matter which one I choose, as long as I choose the one that it stops on, always tells the truth. That's the one that will tell me the truth. This is like freaking labyrinth. Which one is lying and which one is the one telling the truth? But I'm always lying. This is a puzzle. This is a mindfuck puzzle. It keeps switching. Doesn't matter which one I choose, as long as it lands on whichever one is telling the truth. I mean, doesn't matter which one I choose, as long as I go to the one, what do you call that, that the word goes to telling the truth. Have to wait. One always lies in which one. Mark is on.
That'll teach you to stop staring, you horrible, ugly doll. You're just an ugly, disgusting, disfigured, foul, hideous thing.
Right is not always right.
Is the door to the left the one I should open?
actually like the soundtrack of this.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
Everybody's suffering.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
I'm trying to save you, lady. I'm trying real hard, but I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words. Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you, and yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me who understand the only pure and true form of art.
He's just punching the shit out of her. What do I do? What can I make? I know there's something I'm missing. Can you walk a little faster? Already got that. I'm sorry, girl. You're just gonna have to keep getting punched until I figure something out. A sharp scratch. Karma, Doc.
Do you believe in karma, Doc?
Then you kicked her in the veggies. Lady got the, what do you call that, the shit beat out of her. poured your heart out and he ended up
Thank you.
Sicko
Thank
ended
you
up
so
killing
much.
you.
He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
I'm the cat lady.
They call me the cat lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
That was very interesting. I knew I had to build something.
Standing by the
There's
river,
no way I can
I
use.
wonder,
I can.
do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
This is only chapter 3. I gotta kill what? Five parasites? The doctor was one of them? In blood. Let's go this way.
What's this? Bills, 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 and more bills. How can I afford to pay these? I wish I'd never got out of that hospital alive.
You gotta put money outside. Oh, you get electricity by paying? Oh, that's just thinking after having her. So a coin is how much? Out at the meter? Okay, how do I put the... Days. Dodge goes up. happy and satisfied.
Standing by the river, I smile. Will I miss it all? No. I'll be glad to leave it behind and never come
Well, the
back.
name is... Need a name for what? Yes. Oh my god, take cheeseburger.
I need a mug of coffee first. I need a mug of coffee first. I should make a coffee first.
Where's the fucking cup? Isn't it in the cupboard? The cup. The cup.
I should make a coffee first. I don't need it right now. Where the fuck is the mug? Oh my god.
me take a cigarette. That'll probably come. There goes the one. They're coming. Oh, no wonder she said. There's coffee.
Oh, for God's sake. This milk's off. It's completely ruined my coffee. Why does shit like this always happen to me? I'll better pour it down the sink and start again.
Really, bitch? Really?
I think I had some coffee whitener somewhere. I should make a coffee first.
Oh my God! Come on, bitch. Oh my God. Game, what do you call that? If you fucking insane, yo. Oh my God. So now we know not to go into the refrigerator to get, because the coffee is sour.
Now it's a perfect mug of coffee. I don't need it right now. This damn bird again. Go away! Shoo!
I need to scare a fucking bird. Mind what do you call that? Or scare off a bird.
I guess I'll need to make more effort to scare this awful bird away.
What is wrong with this boy? Volleyball has to work. Son of a bitch. Oh my god! I want to like override. Alright guys, it's almost... That's what I tried to do, but what do you call that? It wasn't letting me. Yes, it's if I put the food out, the cat will come. But why won't she?
That's right. And don't ever come back, you horrible creature. Miss Scarecrow here is going to guard this home from the likes of you. I'm back in my old life. But how can I restore what's been broken for years? So far, nothing seems to go right. Every little thing is against me. Maybe it's my destiny to lose after all. And now those parasites? Like if it wasn't enough. But I killed Dr. X. And I saved somebody's life. That felt good. It's getting late. I should summon the cats now. I want to see them tonight. Standing by the river, I close my eyes. One jump, and I'm there.
Yeah, wait for it. Falling asleep playing it because it's like a read and dragging game.
No. Someone jumped after me. He will never be my friend.
Next time, don't. Sorry. You don't have nothing. I'll wait. I know when you guys put them. Esa, como tú dices, creen, no. Next time que ella pregunte. You've been paying bills and all. Sometimes what is it? You don't have to relax, but since you.
I don't like to be.
Yeah. Oh, I like the soundtrack to this game.
Come inside, my darlings. I've missed you. And who's
cats?
that? Teacup. I bet you thought you'd never see me again.
Wait, she
Well,
says,
make yourselves at home. Dinner is ready to be served. Come on, everybody. Gather around. It's time for dinner.
you got an orange tabby, a black cat. That's multicolored. Alright, guys. Well, some cats aren't afraid of water. Some of them, what is it, actually love the water. They're not used to, just like dogs, they're not used to the water. If some dogs aren't used to the water, they're gonna try to run away from it. They have a bad experience during it, they're not gonna like it. But there are some cats that love the water. There's a breed. Alright guys, it's been almost 5 hours that I've been streaming. What do you call it, this game, of course, because I've got back. I appreciate you guys coming in. 7 o'clock, getting ready for some stuff. I gotta take my daughter to school tomorrow. Gonna chill for a while. Thank you guys, as always, coming by and chilling. You want me to stream? I got, what is it, up in the game. If you want to stream it, sis, go ahead. Want to do it. The coffee's dying down. What is it taking at work? Was that sushi or your food? Save me some of those crunchy ones. All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I think she's going to stream next. She's going to stream Warframe if you guys are interested in that. But tomorrow I'm going to try to stream this game so you guys can see what goes on and next to see what happens with the story. And Smash Bros. All right. All right, you can tell everybody. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you call that? My brain just stops. What do you call that? Saying. I hope, what do you call it? The next time I stream, you guys aren't busy. Like right now, what do you call that? Just chill. Spend some time, chat it up. It's 4:57, 4 hours and 50. I didn't even know time went that quick. Last time I saw it was an hour. That's what happens. What do you call that with video games? Time passes by. I didn't even read. All right, you guys have a great night. I'll try to see you guys tomorrow. I gotta probably try to put this camera just a little down so it doesn't Not like this. Oh, what do you call that? Oh yeah, that's right, sis. Twitch or Hitbox. Try to keep both opens to see which one she decides to do it on. I'm not sure if I should partner myself with Hitbox. Trying to flex my butt cheeks because I've been sitting down. What do you call that? All right, we'll catch you there, sis. I know she's gonna be into Warframe. All right, much appreciated, guys. Love ya. Have a good night. I'll try for tomorrow. I'll try, but I'll see.